My proposed story is about a maintenance man who dreams of becoming a jazz musician. The topic of concern is pursuing a career in an extremely saturated industry where piracy has lowered the perceived value of the product. This affects the roughly 39,000 musicians counted by the Bureau of Labor Statistics and the countless others that do not show up in the Bureau's numbers. This is a nationwide issue, but the focus will be in the Hampton Roads area. My subject currently works at the 121 unit Monticello Station apartment complex. He has already performed with the likes of Jeffrey Osborne and Gerald Albright, both jazz legends. The conflicts found in this story are that growth in musical organizations such as orchestras will slow, but demand for performances will rise, creating an opportunity for my subject. Now is the time to tell this story because the dream is being pursued, it just needs to be documented. The American Music Teacher Journal says to successfully pursue the dream, you must be business savvy as well as actually having musical talent. This research fits well because musicians are pursuing careers in the here and now. The RIAA reports 4 straight years of growth in the industry. Growing sectors include paid streaming subscriptions and surprisingly, vinyl. CD revenue is still down year over year. These trends make the audience consider the magnitude of what my subject is going to deal with and therefore makes the story newsworthy. My subject and the people he networks with will have all the say in the project. In my role, I just document what is said and report it. My first interview is going to be with Greg Gutty. He is a singer songwriter that has performed with my subject and worked with my subject in other studio pursuits. He would talk about how my subject or anyone else could make noise on the grassroots level with their art. The second subject would be Gerald Albright. He is a well known saxophonist, he is a multiple time Grammy nominee, and he has toured with the likes of Quincy Jones and Whitney Houston. He is in the position where my subject wants to be, and he can give perspective on what happens when you make it and how to stay in a good position when you make it. A Google search will prove that there is no competition. 2 YouTube videos of him performing are somewhat related to my proposed subject. This story, however, will go more in depth than street performance. The future musicians of Hampton Roads, many of who will fill the 8,700 plus jobs projected to be opened by the Occupational Outlook Handbook. In conclusion, this can be a story that inspires many people to pursue their passion. The story is unfolding as I speak, and the audience that gets to this story may witness a star being born.